Okay, so this is the next part for the free code camp infosec challenges. So this is going to be part 10, deals with the content security policy, basically where it's going to pull scripts from, where the source is defined, where it can only pull from specific websites. You can keep the same version of Helmet as you were using in parts 8 and 9. You don't have to modify that at all. So it's using Helmet version 2.3.0. If you're not on that version, use the npm install command, and it'll install the correct version. If that doesn't work, use the npm uninstall command first before installing this version of 2.3.0. Check under packages to make sure you're using the correct version of Helmet. Here, so this can be actually a bit complex, writing all this out. They do basically tell you exactly what you should type. You just have to mount it correctly using app.use. So app.use and then helmet.content security policy. And then you have to set it for default source, set that to self, and then also script source, which is set to self, and then also trustedcdn.com. So here you can see where we do that. Default source set to self, and then script source set to self, and then also trusted CDN, and then just basically split it up so that it's easier to read and you can see. Make sure that there's no typos or issues with spacing. Um, right here, do keep in mind, initially I had a typo here with this URL, so I did trusted.cdn.com instead of a dash. And even if you have just one typo, it will flag you for basically everything. It'll say that the middleware wasn't properly mounted, even if you used app.use. And then it also will say your CSP is not configured correctly. So if you have any typos, just be aware of that. It'll basically flag you with all the errors, which makes it a little bit more difficult to troubleshoot it. So you have to be very precise when typing all this in, because the errors that pop up here won't really be much of a help. So make sure that it's started, listening on port 3000, grab your live link, come back here, paste the live link, and then should pass as long as you're very cautious and pay attention to the code here that you type out. All right, thanks.